Hello, my name is Chris Asaro, and I am president of Holt Construction. Holt Construction is one of the country's leading builders, and we are especially recognized for our work in the aviation sector with a large portfolio in the Northeast as well as across the country. We have been working at Newark Liberty International Airport for over 30 years, and our offices at the airport are always open to you. Holt is very committed to diversity and including small and local businesses, especially MWBEs, local businesses, and veteran-owned businesses in our projects. Our work also supports local residents to help them build a career in construction. This year, we have launched a new program, Building Newark Airport Together. That features special sessions every Friday, noon to 1 p.m. These sessions provide you with important information about contract and career opportunities and will open the gate to building your business and your career with us. Today, our session is a very important one. It reviews all of the steps you will need to take to pre-qualify with Holt Construction. Today's session features our pre-qualification team who will take you step by step through our pre-qual process. Now, it's my pleasure to welcome your program host, Alexandria Parati, Holt's Director of Corporate Initiatives and Strategic Planning. Welcome, Alex.
Thanks, Chris. I'm Alexandria Parati, and I'm pleased to serve as your program host for our Opportunity Fridays series. Opportunity Fridays are important sessions that will introduce you to what you need to know about working with Holt Construction, as well as the specific contract packages that are available for bidding on Newark's Terminal A. We also want local residents to learn more about how they can work with Holt Construction, as well as on our airport projects. As an organization, Holt is truly committed to building Newark Airport together. Each of our Opportunity Friday sessions are devoted to a specific topic and include an opportunity for live questions and answers. At the end of each informational session, we will review direct contract opportunities that you may be interested in bidding once you have pre-qualified with us. So let's get started with today's session, Holt's Pre-Qualification Application, Steps to Success.
Good afternoon. My name is Pamela Skidmore, and I'm a project manager with Holt Construction. Let's demystify Holt's Pre-Qualification Application and its review process. Led by Holt's Pre-Qualification team, this session will take you step by step through Holt's Pre-Qualification Application. You will learn what documents to prepare, how best to present information, and how to organize your own documents for updates and easy access as you move forward. Let's begin with introductions with Jessica.
Hi, I am Jessica Rondash, and I'm the Manager of Corporate Strategy and Development.
Thank you. Next, let's introduce Rosie.
Hi, I'm Rosie Collage. I'm Project Coordinator for Holt Construction.
And last, let's introduce Nikki Bennett.
Hi, I'm Nikki Bennett. I'm Contracts Manager with Holt Construction.
Thank you. And let's start with the slideshow presentation with Jessica.
Thank you. So I'm going to go through how you can pre-qualify with Holt. So the first step is to communicate with us. So the first thing you want to do is email our pre-qualification team at the email ewrta@holtcc.com with the subject line Newark Terminal A pre-qualification request. In your email, you want to include the following information: the opportunity in which you are interested in. If you don't see a specific opportunity, please list the types of services you may be interested in providing, and we'll get back to you with the details about whether there will be opportunities or if there will be something available later during the life of the project. Also include your firm's trade specialty or professional capabilities. If you have a capability statement, please include it in your email. Also include your point of contact. We'll need to contact you, so please include your email as well as your telephone number. What happens next? Once your request is received, our team will start your pre-qualification process immediately. If a proposal due date has passed, please feel free to reach out to the team to inquire if an extension may be granted. Now I'm going to turn it over to Nikki and Rosie to explain the documents you will need.
Thanks, Jessica. I will start with the documents you will need. Once we receive your request, you will receive a link to begin the pre-qualification process. There are several documents that you will need to complete the pre-qualification process, and I'll start with one. W-9 form. This form enables you to provide your taxpayer identification number. It's a form you can obtain by going online to your bookkeeper and downloading the form. Number 2, sample certificate of insurance. You should reach out to your insurance broker and request your certificate of insurance. This form states the coverages you have under your current insurance policies, the insurance you must carry, and confirm coverage for include general liability insurance of $1 million, auto insurance $1 million, umbrella liability $5 million, and workers' comp of $1 million. Number 3, New Jersey Holt Master Agreement. The link to download the master agreement is in the pre-qualification application. You should read this agreement, and then if you are in full agreement with its terms, execute the agreement. The agreement may only be signed by an officer of your company. Number 4, Corporate Health and Safety Plan. A health and safety plan, or HASP, is an important part of managing your workforce on the project. If you don't have a formal HASP, please contact your insurance broker or reach out to our outreach team for help. Number 5, the litigation log. This is a summary of any litigation or regulatory actions that may have been taken by your company or against your company. Now I will turn over to Rosie to continue.
So number 6 is corporate financial statement. Your most recent corporate financial statement, as prepared by a CPA, must be uploaded. If you don't have a certified financial statement, you may satisfy this requirement by providing 3 years of tax filings and a current profit and loss statement and balance sheet. You will need to call your accountant to get the latest documents. Number 7 is your EMR rating. Your EMR rating is your experience modification rating. An EMR, or experience modification rating, also called an MOD rating or factor, is used to price workers' compensation insurance premiums. Think of it like your credit score or car driving history, where others consider your history as an indication of future risk. You can contact your insurance broker for your current EMR rating. Number 8 is Mwbe certifications. Please upload all of your Mwbe certifications. We encourage you to become certified with the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. If you are certified with the state of New Jersey, you should look into becoming certified with the Port Authority. If you are not certified, please begin the process as soon as possible. Number 9 is the safety requirements. Each company and all of its workers must certify that it has met OSHA 30 safety training. That includes OSHA 10 certification with 20 hours of additional safety training. You will also be asked to submit your safety plan. And lastly, number 10, completed pre-qualification forms. Once the pre-qualification form is completed, submit the form to us. If an item is missing, our online system will notify you of omission. If the application is complete, it will be submitted to Holt's pre-qualification team. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Rosie. So we're going to have several sessions to help you along the way of the pre-qualification process. The pre-qualification process is an important first step, but to assist you in completing the process successfully, we have developed several sessions that will begin this month to provide you with more information to complete the process, as well as to better understand the requirements of working with Holt at Newark's Terminal A, as well as other Holt projects. Please learn more about these sessions on page 32 of our event publication, or view them on our program website at www.diversityagenda.com/EWRTA/Opportunity Fridays. And now I'll pass it back to Pam.
Thank you all for that information. Now on to some questions that our audience may have. How do I get a pre-qualification application?
I'll take that one. In order to get a pre-qualification application, you're going to want to email EWRTA@holtcc.com. Let us know that that's what you're looking for, and we'll send you back the information in order to access the application.
And where should we send our pre-qualification information to?
So you're actually going to submit all that information in the building connected application, but if you have any questions or any issues, you'll just want to email that EWRTA@holtcc.com email.
Now, I already have a pre-qual with Building Connected. However, I'm unable to add in our web certification. Is there someone I can contact to fix this?
So you can actually email the EWRTA@HoltCC email, and one of ourselves, myself, Jessica, or Nikki, will reach out to you. When you do, please just be specific on which portion of the pre-qual you are in question to.
Great. Can you quickly review how to start the pre-qualification process again?
So you're going to want to email the EWRTA@holtcc.com email with the subject line Newark Terminal A pre-qualification request. And just remember to include in the email the opportunity you're interested in, your firm's trade specialty or professional capabilities, and the point of contact information, and then we'll send you back all the information to apply.
Now, Holt uses Building Connected. If we already are on Building Connected, does that mean we're registered with you as well?
So no, you will have to pre-qualify with us separately, even if you already have a Building Connected account. If you have pre-qualified with Holt previously for other jobs, then you are fine for the EWR jobs. But if you've never pre-qualified with us, you'll need to do that.
And lastly, does the scope of work change what requirements need to be provided in the pre-qualification process? For example, a small contract of less than 50 or 100,000, will that require the same insurance coverages?
Hi, yes. So yes, the answer is yes. We require the same insurance coverage regardless of the contract size. So you should reach out to your broker to verify that you can meet our insurance requirements.
Great. Thank you all for your answers. Now to Alex for the current opportunities at Newark Terminal A.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this great session. Before we get to your Q&A, let's go through the current opportunities for the new Terminal A. Project number 1, Phase 1, Early Works. Bids are due 1/20. Scope includes plumbing, electric, and HVAC. Phase 2 of Project 2. Bids are due 1/20. Scope includes demolition, concrete, masonry, miscellaneous iron, millwork, doors, hardware and frames, glass and glazing, drywall carpentry, flooring, paint and wall coverings, lockers and specialties, signage, window treatments, sprinklers, plumbing, HVAC, electric, fire alarm, telecommunications, as well as security. There is also a labor component for package 2 and 1. Project number 5. Now I want to remind everyone, if you don't write fast, all of these opportunities are on our website, and our consultants will put that in the chat for you so you know where to go. You click on the opportunities section and all of these will roll down. I am simply highlighting just a few for you for today's session. Project 5, which is a 2,429 square foot concession space. This package is a little smaller than Project 2. So if you are a smaller company, this opportunity might be great for you. Within this package, which is bids, or the bid packages will be released for bid on 1/28. So you have some time to get your pre-quals in. Opportunities will include metals, woods, plastics, and composites, drywall, metal framing and ceilings, tile and stone, flooring, finishes, specialties such as storefronts, branding, and signage, millwork, fire suppression, plumbing, HVAC, electric, tile and stone, and safety and security. Project number 9 is an approximate 7,300 square foot lounge space, high-end finishes. Packages are set to be released on 1/9 for bid. Included will be structural steel, carpentry, millwork, custom and casework, toilet partitions, flooring, which will include carpet, tile, and resilient flooring, signage and graphics, glass, plumbing, mechanical, electric, fire alarm, and sprinkler systems. The last project that I'm going to highlight for you today is package 10, which is an approximate 6,100 square foot baggage service storage, which is a BSO. Included in this bid, which will be released, expected to be released on 1/24, is carpentry, millwork, flood barriers, concrete and masonry, toilet partitions, signage and graphics, plumbing, HVAC, electric, fire alarm, and sprinkler. So if I read a little too fast, please make sure you go to our website and you look at those opportunities and see which one is a great fit to you. And as always, if you have a question about any of our opportunities, please email us at ewrta@holtcc.com. And now let me bring back our panelists. I'll bring back Pam, Jessica, and Nikki. Welcome. Thank you both. Thank you all for joining us today. So let's get started with the questions. Question number 1, does pre-qualifying with Holt allow me to bid on any projects or just projects related to Terminal A? Pam, could you answer that question, please?
Once pre-qualified with Holt, you can work with Holt on any project across the nation. If we are there, you can work with us.
Great. The next question. This one's going to be for you, Nikki. If I have a high EMR rating, can I still pre-qualify with Holt?
Yeah, you should. We'll work with you through the process. Our safety director, Ed Cross, we can work with you still. So please do submit your application.
Great. And I want to reiterate to everyone, all of our pre-qualification specialists, the actual reviewers of each section of the pre-qual are here to help you. So if you do have any questions, just email us at ewrta@holtcc.com and we will answer your email and get you in touch with the person that can help you. Jessica, this next question is definitely suited for you. If I am already in building connected, do I still need to pre-qualify with Holt?
The answer is yes. So you'll still need to fill out our pre-qualification application and go through our review process.
Great. The next question, do you have any IT system integration work? Pam, I think that's mostly in-house for a lot of our clients. Is that correct?
Yes, what we would recommend is reach out to our ewrta@holtcc.com email address and send over a capability statement. We can forward it on to our clients, and we can also review internally for if our scope ever requires your services.
Nikki, the next question is a great question. It's asked a lot, and I know you're going to fire off the answer to this. How does a company, if they're a new company or if they're established, how do they obtain their EMR rating?
So they should reach out to their insurance broker to get that information.
Great. Next question, Pam, is going to be for you. How do they get the pre-qualification application? How do they obtain that?
Send an email to our ewrta@holtcc.com email listing any projects you may be interested and the trades that you perform. And what we can do is send the invitation shortly thereafter.
Great. Next question. Where can I find the breakdowns of the various project scopes on the website? You did not mention Division 7, which is roofing and waterproofing. So I can address specifically that. We'll have our consultants put in the chat the actual pathway to get to the opportunities and the scopes on the website. As far as roofing, roofing is by a terminal contractor, which is already holding the warranty for the roof. But we do welcome you, if you are a roofer, to pre-qualify. As Jessica and Pam have said, once you pre-qualify through Holt Construction, you can work on any of our projects. Holt Construction is not just in aviation. We are not just in Newark Terminal A. We are all throughout Newark Airport. We are at JFK. We are at LaGuardia. We have healthcare throughout the tri-state area. We go up to Boston. We are down in Texas. So please, please pre-qualify with us. And if you are not suitable for Terminal A, you could be suitable for another opportunity. But you cannot be part of any of the opportunities until you have an approved pre-qualification package. So make sure you get everything in, and we are always here to answer your questions. Hold on. Nikki, one more question with regard to an EMR. If they are not qualified to get an EMR, if their company is not one that would have an EMR, are they still allowed to bid?
Of course, they should still submit their bid. We will evaluate the application.
Great. Next question, Jessica. If we are already qualified and have a vendor number with Holt, will we receive the packages for wall coverings and signage?
Yes, as long as you're already pre-qualified and have a vendor number, we will include you on any relevant bid packages going out.
And Pam, on the project management side, because you're our operational person on our panel today, if someone's already pre-qualified, should they just reach out and be a little fly in the ointment to our estimating group and make sure that they're pulled into those packages?
Our team always appreciates you contacting us. If we haven't contacted you, we want to make sure that you're still interested in the packages that we're providing.
Great. Next question. Is there any relief for small contractors who can't meet the insurance requirements? So yes, there are. So our opportunities as of right now do not fall under a wrap-up policy, which does provide relief for the insurance requirements. But in aviation, we do need to carry the heavy insurance that requires us to work next to an airplane, which if we hit one, if something happens, if there's a loss in an airport, it is very expensive. As of right now, none of these opportunities that we're offering do have an OSIP, but I welcome you to pre-qualify with us, because if a project does come out and they do have an OSIP, you can be part of that project as well. So just make sure you keep in touch with us, you ask us questions, and you could be part of those opportunities. Like before, our Opportunity Friday sessions for JFK Terminal 8, that project did fall under an OSIP, so there was relief there. So those projects do come about. Not right yet for Newark Terminal A, but they could come about. So pre-qualify and make sure you get your application in so you are ready when they do come out. Let's see. Next question. Do small businesses, 2 or less people, that are service-based need to have OSHA training? So I will answer that question. Any person that walks onto a Holt project site, you need OSHA training. That is a requirement nationally. That is a requirement for Holt. Holt is a family company. So not only do we want to follow, the rules of the land, but we want to make sure that you and your employees go home to your family safe. That is very, very important to us. Too many times there are accidents on site. There are things that could be avoided, and we just want to make sure that our sites are safe, our people are safe, and you are all safe. And you can go home every night with a paycheck and a warm bed to sleep in, and your family's there. So yes, we require safety on all of our projects. And our safety director, Ed Cross, which is our session next week, he will touch on all of that, and he will be live again, just like we are live right now for you. He will be live to answer all of those questions that you might have. Next question, Jessica, this one is going to be for you. This is a question even I had when we started this process. Do suppliers have to pre-qualify as a supplier?
Yes, you do. And when you go into the application, you'll see there's a question at the top asking if you're a supplier. You'll check that off. Any questions that don't apply to you as a supplier, just mark them NA. And as we're reviewing them, we'll take into account that you're a supplier and you won't have all of the same qualification requirements as a subcontractor would.
Great. Nikki, this one is for you. I don't have any vehicles and all of my material is delivered by a supplier. Do I still need auto insurance?
Yes, you do. You still need to have auto. So I would reach out to your broker and obtain the auto on your GL, and we'll review your insurance as it comes in.
Great. Pam, we have an operational project management question for you. What is included in wall coverings? What do we normally include in that scope of work?
Scope of work is everything from provision of manpower and materials, cleanup, preparatory work, acceptance of the surfaces. We have vinyl graphics, anything from vinyl wall coverings to just a vinyl wall graphic. It's all project specific, and we'll reach out to you when we're in award consideration to make sure you have the proper scope.
Okay. Next question. Any opportunities for MWBE's construction management firms? Unfortunately, not for these projects. Holt Construction is the construction manager for these projects. So unfortunately, that is not part of our scope of work. The next question. Do you have to be union to work with Holt, or can you take non-union? So I will take that question because that is a very good question. Currently, the offerings on our website for Newark's Terminal A are all union. They are union trades. One of the projects, as they start releasing, because we do have other projects that are in the hopper and they are in design, those could fall under a project labor agreement, a PLA, which will allow a percentage of non-union trades to work on those projects. But as of right now, the offerings for Newark's Terminal A are all union. We do welcome you to pre-qualify because we could pull you into another project which does have a PLA. We have many other projects which have sitting project labor agreements on them. So maybe if you're not ready for Terminal A, you could be ready for another project in healthcare at another, another airport, another facility, maybe in Manhattan. So please make sure that you pre-qualify with us so you can be part of those opportunities. And when you pre-qual, there is an area where you will stay if you are union or non-union, and we'll be able to pull you into our estimates based on that. So you won't get any estimates that would waste your time if you're non-union. Next question. Is the OSHA training necessary for structural engineers? So I will touch on that a little bit, but I'm going to ask you to join us next week for Ed Cross, who's our Director of Safety, and he can go through every nuance of the safety requirements. But we want anyone that walks on our job site to have OSHA training because you are walking into a construction site. You need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware of what to watch out for so that you yourself do not get injured. And also Ed Cross can put you in touch with consultants that we have that can provide you that OSHA training and help you along with that. But not only is it requirement on a project, it is a good thing to have when you're on a construction site. It's a good badge to show to anyone you're working with. Hey, I'm, OSHA trained. I know what I'm doing. I am supposed to be here on this construction site. So it is part of things that you should be aware of and what you should know. Okay, next question. What resources are available to assist with the HASP? So that's your health and safety plan. So yes, so next week during our session at noon, our entire safety department is going to be here, and they are going to go through step by step of the HASP and everything that when they're reviewing your HASP, what they're exactly looking for in your HASP. We can also, after that session, we will link you with Ed Cross, our Director of Safety, and he will be hands-on with you to help you and to guide you through how to prepare a HASP. And preparing a HASP for your entire company is something that you'll do, and then you'll update small pieces of it. But once you get through the hurdle of writing your HASP for your whole company, you can use that anywhere you go for any general contractor that you work for. So Holt is offering you the benefit of hands-on help to create your HASP, which we understand can be a little mystifying to people. It can be hard, but we're going to give you hands-on training as to how to create that HASP. Next question. Will there be any contract opportunities for structural design and special inspections, geotechnical services? So at this point in time, right now, structural design is outside of our scope of work. Each of our clients have a design team But you can give us your capability statement and we can send that over to our various clients because they might have opportunity for you in the future. As far as third-party inspections, that too would be hired by our clients because you wouldn't be a true third party if Holt hired you. So we would also give your capability statement over to our clients and they could contact you for their use. Geotechnical services on our larger package that is still in design, there may be for that, but again, that's outside of our scope. We will forward your information over to our clients so that they have that. Next question, what packages contain the labor component? So every package will contain a possible labor component. So if you want to bid the labor portion of any of those projects that you see, send us over an email to ewrta@holtcc.com and we will pick that up and we will talk to you and see how large your company is and which package is best suited for you. But we do ask, you must be pre-qualified with Holt Construction and be approved before you receive any bid packages. So make sure you submit your pre-qualification and ask us any questions. Next question, Pam, where can we find the pre-qualification form? I have sent an email and this isn't provided.
Depending on what services you provide, if you are a scope that would be applicable to any of the jobs that we're providing or any jobs that we typically provide, a pre-qual form will be sent to you. If not, we respond asking for your capability statement so we can forward you along to the appropriate parties. If you have any questions, please reach out to the ewrta@holtcc.com email again, and we'll take a look at you specifically.
Great. Next question, do you anticipate any project scope for architectural design services? So for Terminal A, no, not at this time. We do not have that offering. Those have all been let by our clients. But I do welcome you to send us over your capability statement and a little bit about your company, and we will definitely forward that over to our clients. If you look on our opportunities page, I know the client names are not listed there, but there are at least 8 separate clients that we could forward your information to. So please get that over to the ewrta@holtcc.com email address. Next question. I overheard you mention tri-state area. If I pre-qualify with Holt and Holt already has projects won, are we able to get into on the ongoing projects, or will we only be able to bid on upcoming projects? So yes, so you need to bid the projects, and I'm going to explain why. There are many other trades that have provided a bid during the bidding process, and they took the time to bid it at that time. It would be unfair to them if I let another tradesperson come in after they already bid, after I know their numbers. So it's not a clean way to bid, and it's not what Holt does. So we want you to bid during the bidding periods. All of the bidding periods for Terminal A are listed on our website. And then when you get a bid package for anything outside of Terminal A, the bid due dates, bid dates, construction dates are clear on that bid package. And again, if you have any questions, just reach out to our email address and we will help you. Question. This is another question about the design. Do you have opportunities for consulting on the design side, or are all your opportunities for construction? Right now, all of our opportunities are for the construction trades. But again, I welcome you all to send us your capability statement so that we can get that over to our clients. Our clients are always building somewhere and they always have opportunities. So let us help you get in the door with them. Question. Just to be clear, only installation has to be union and not for production purposes. So I'm going to ask you to send me that email, that question in an email so that I can have someone answer that for you. I'm not I'm not exactly sure how to answer it, and I don't want to give you a bad answer. So for that question, if you could just send me an email to the EWRTA@holtcc.com, and I will answer that email for you. Next question, is there a bid package for BMS? That it looks like it might be our last question. Building management, Pam, I don't think we have anything for building management systems. I think that is handled by the terminal. Did you see, you didn't see anything for building management?
Not on the current projects, but if you send over an email to our team email, we can take a look and see what project may suit you.
Okay, great. And I think, oh, nope, I got another one. You guys are lively today. We are a small MDE project management firm. Will there be a requirement from Holt on the Newark Airport project or project around? Project management firm. So Holt has in-house project managers, but that might be something that we would look for. So send us over your capability statement before you start the pre-qual and let us see what you could do and how we could possibly work together. Send that over to EWRTA@holtcc.com. Question. Should we still complete pre-qualification process if our work isn't needed for these projects? Jessica, would you answer that one? Should they still go through the pre-qual if these projects don't have their scope of work?
Sure, I would say you should still fill out the pre-qual so we can get you qualified this way on other projects we have coming up. If you're already pre-qualified, it'll be much easier to get you in the bidding process.
Right. And so everyone knows there's no cost to pre-qualify. We give you a list in the email of exactly the documents that you need. So we make it as seamless and as easy as possible for you to go through, because we all know time is money. So we don't want to waste your time either. We do welcome you to pre-qualify. I provide small signage and branded safety gear, wearables, and similar items. I am not a contractor. Should I fill out the pre-qualification form? So if you're branded safety, if you're that contractor, we welcome you to send us an email with your capability statement, and we could send you over to our marketing department and our safety department so that they can use you for anything that they need. I think that's the last question for today, everybody. I think we had a great group of questions. I welcome everyone. If you have a question, if you're a little bit shy and you didn't want to ask it live, you can email it to us. You can ask us. We are all on that EWRTA. There are about 15 people on that EWRTA@holtcc.com email address. Everyone's smiling because they all see the emails. So someone will definitely answer you. We are here to help. We want you to have opportunity with Holt. We want you to be working with us, if not at Terminal A on another project. So please make sure you pre-qualify with us and you get your application in so you can be part of all of this exciting work. Before I close, I want to thank all of you for joining us today. This was a great session. Thank you, Pam, Jessica, and Nikki. I want to welcome all of you that attended today to attend our session next week, which is January 21st. It's a Friday again at noon, from noon to 1. It's going to be our entire safety department. So if your safety plan, you need help with your safety plan, if you have questions about your house, your project specific, you have questions about your anything that has to do with safety, make sure you join us next week at 12 o'clock. And everyone have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all of the questions and have a wonderful weekend.